Virgo, what is up? My name is Katie. Welcome to the channel. This is for all you Virgos out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and this is your love reading for June. All right, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to pull a spirit animal card for you and for the person that you are involved with, whatever that looks like. The majority of the time, I do feel like this is like a love relationship, but there have been, I think, 1 or 2 readings where it's felt a little more platonic. So we'll see. You all can tell me because you all know. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. All right, so in this relationship, you are the giraffe and you are able to see your partner's side of the relationship, like where they're coming from when you guys have arguments and stuff or disagreements, whatever. You have a really good ability to see their side, and you can come to the table with a lot of compassion and understanding, which is very appreciative or appreciated rather by your partner. Now, your partner is Beaver, which is all about laying a foundation. So I feel like your partner in this relationship is really good at like creating stability, whether that's like you're like financial, like really good at paying the bills, paying the mortgage, and creating like the physical environment. Like they're really good at making sure that those responsibilities are met. Not that you don't help out with like chores and coming in and making it like your space. They're just really good. That's like a priority to them, is making sure that your guys' needs are met. That's something that they really focus on, right? But in addition to that, I feel like this person also gives you a lot of emotional support and makes you feel very safe emotionally and grounded and just supported because of just their ability to like be very practical and very straightforward in their thinking. So it feels really comforting to you. Okay, we'll pull some more to kind of get obviously some more information. Okay. Okay, it seems like you guys are coming off of like something that was really a lot. It feels like a project, like something that took a lot of your guys' energy, or really like in a space where you both were kind of really distracted by work or like other things. And so, yeah, that's kind of the energy where you're coming from. So the reason why I'm saying this is because, so Garden of Venus fell out, which is rest and renewal. And so as I was shuffling, I felt like you guys haven't really had a lot of like alone quality time. Like I just saw you guys like embracing on the bed and just laying there and just like exhaling and just being like, oh my gosh, okay. Like the work is done. I definitely feel like you guys are both you need to just take a little bit of a breather for the month of June. Find space to relax with one another. Like I'm still seeing you guys very much so together though, that you each are needing a break, but you're wanting to do it together, or the energy is saying that it's a good time for you to relax and rejuvenate together. Okay. Okay, so I feel like as you are kind of putting a pause on things, like you guys have really worked hard. Like I felt all this energy at the beginning, and then it was just like, oh, okay, it's done. I can just breathe now. And I feel like there's this opportunity for you guys to kind of take a step back and really both of you be able to step, because you're really good at seeing the big picture, right? Like this is you up and you can see the whole landscape. And I feel like when you are able to take a pause, you are able to take your partner and help them see kind of the whole landscape of this relationship. You are able to help them see how this renewal and relaxing together really feeds into your relationship, how it nourishes it nourishes both of you and the relationship, and how good it is to insert more of this into your life. Okay. And there's definitely like, so hidden like within the shadows, when you're able to take that time to kind of slow down a little bit, you're going to be able to see like these little, I just saw like pockets of goodness within each other. Like you're going to kind of be reminded, like, for example, like I saw someone like rubbing like your hand with their thumb, and like you thinking, oh, I haven't felt this in a long time. This is so nice, you know? So kind of being able to rediscover what your relationship looks like when you were both able to slow down. Because like I said, you guys have been going like 100 miles a second here. And so it's time to time to slow down a bit. Okay, so I had 2 other cards, but I want one more, which is that one. Okay. All right. So okay, we got a tidy house, which is clarity and organizing. I feel like maybe some of you have moved, or you've built a house, or you've recently renovated, and that's kind of what, like, the project that you've wrapped up. And I'm just feeling like this kind of like you're needing to kind of nest. So for some of you, I think it's that. For others, I'm feeling like you're needing to just like nest, but like organize, like rearrange your furniture, maybe paint a room or something, right? There's definitely this emphasis on the physical space that you guys both share. Whether you live together or not, there's a space that you guys share. For most of you, it's obviously where you live. But it just needs a little bit of organization and tidiness and intention brought to it. Again, I'm kind of feeling like so that you're able to rest. Like, create an environment, like maybe you need to buy like new bedding for your bed. Maybe you've been wanting to buy a new couch, or like I said, paint a room or something. Like you need to do something that helps invoke this sense of like, oh, I'm finally home. It's so comforting here. This is like my place, and just a space for you to unwind. Because I think as you are experiencing this together, you are truly going to realize how good this feels. And when you can insert a space in your house that helps you feel this way, this becomes more habitual, which makes it so that you are a happier person. And I feel like it's inviting an energy that allows for you two to be more romantic with one another and more intimate, not just sex, but just like holding each other and just really being like affectionate towards each other, because it feels like you just haven't really like emotionally connected because you've been busy working. Okay. We're going to definitely need to pull out some. I am not sure about these next 2 cards. Okay, so we have the wall, obstacles, and then lost in space, needing direction. Oh, okay. So because I love it how like as soon as I read the cards, then it's like it all makes sense. Okay, so this feels so insanely good to you that you almost, both of you, almost want to like just stop working. You want to like not take care of responsibilities, and you just want to like retreat to this like happy place, right? Which we know, I mean, if that we could do that, we would all do that, right? But life doesn't quite work that way. And so because you're nesting and you're feeling so good, you both kind of find yourself in this space where you're like, oh, I don't want to go to work right now. I don't want to do this. I don't want to work on this project. Like, I just want to be chill. That feels so good, that rest and renewal. And it kind of puts you both into this space of like, not sure what to do with your work life, actually. I know this is so weird because it's a love reading, but okay, so that is going to come because of this Venus card. So I want to pull just a couple more to kind of like give some guidance on when that happens, like what you guys can do as a couple to get through that with a little more ease. Okay. So, okay. Virgo. I could have guessed this maybe. Okay, so you have benefactor. Look at these 2 cute little mice. This is like so how I saw you guys on the bed. Just like, look at that one that's like so like just happy to snuggle up all in there. So this one is grace and generosity. I think that when you are able to feed into each other and really focus on each other, when you do have that time where you're just like, oh, I don't want to see you, you are going to recognize that it's so good that you're like, no, we need to go to work so that we can miss each other and then come back and do more of this. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like that is how it is. And I feel like it's really like, this is like nothing compared to these two. Like, this is like a little hiccup to this. Like, this is where you guys are going to be living for the month of June, where you're just like, I feel like Twitter painted. I just heard Twitter painted. Like, that's how you're going to kind of feel towards each other, where when you're apart, you're just like, oh, I just really want to see him again. Like, I just am excited about that. Okay. So don't let this like worry you, because it's very, very minor. Okay. Virgo, I just love you guys. You were great. Make sure you leave a comment if this resonated with you, if this was how it like applied to your life, because I love hearing that kind of stuff. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to, then you get notified when there's new videos. And just, I truly appreciate you and the support in this, and hope that you have a great June.